right, as promised, got this dangerous weapon in my hand. Coaches here are going to show me how to use it and try not to make me look too bad. So, I want you to help me get this ball in this stick in that net. What do I need to do?
All right, well, first of all, I guess you got to get the ball. So you can kind of scoop it up any way you like. Usually it's a little better to hold your top hand higher up and just kind of scoop right through that thing.
This is going to be interesting.
Hey, there you go. All right, so now that you have it, usually when you're throwing or catching, you want your top hand to be a little further down. We usually have tape or something that lets us know where to stop your hands, but a good rule of thumb is probably a little under halfway down the stick, or for you, probably right about halfway is good. Okay. So once you have that ready, really the fundamentals of lacrosse, you can kind of think of it almost like a catapult. You really want to get your hands back, your arms back as far as you can. Anytime that you're shooting or even passing, you want your hips to be lined up with the goal in like a straight line like this and be sideways so that you can get your hands all the way back. And then at the same time, you're going to pull through with this arm and snap forward with this. And it actually has a lot more to do with your wrists than your biceps or your forearms. So I'm going to take it right here, sideways, and just snap it through.
Wow. So if I'm right-handed, am I holding this right?
You can probably turn around. You kind of want to line those feet up almost like you got a line running straight through both your legs.
Pull this arm back.
Yeah, get that top hand a little lower. And then once you're pulling through, you got to make sure you snap that hand forward. That way the ball doesn't just kind of fly right out. So it's probably even a better idea to just kind of bring that little snap a little more so than your pull through.
All right. That's
there you
go. No TV hosts were hurt in the making of this TV show.
Hey now, there you go.
Okay.
Almost hit the GoPro.
Almost hit the GoPro. Sorry, GoPro. All right. So when you're shooting, whether you're up close or you're farther back, what mechanics do you change?
I guess the biggest thing usually between shooting closer in and being further out is that there's a little more attention to where you're shooting. If I'm right here in front of the goal, I'm probably going to try to pick a corner or a really small area somewhere that I can kind of get it, that I know the goalie's going to have a really hard time getting to. Whereas if I'm further out, I'm probably aiming for a little bit of a larger section of the goal, and I'm focusing more usually on power and speed. So I'm really just trying to crank that thing in, give it my best shot, make it as hard as I can for that goalie to make it, either make a save or just read the ball. When I'm closer in, your hands are a little bit tighter, and you're kind of going more for finesse, stuff like that. Try to just kind of, quick sticks, stuff like that. It's just a little more of finite shooting for sure, at least for me and for some of the other guys on our team. So that's pretty much the big focus that I have.
Okay. So I saw you and the guys kind of playing around over there. You guys have any trick shots?
Yeah, we do. A couple of things. We have like behind the back. Some of the guys have some other stuff going. I'm not a huge trick guy, but I can do a few, I guess.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. We're gonna play a little game of. You may have heard of horse. We're gonna play a little game called fins, and we'll see if I can not embarrass myself. We'll be right back.